Okay, folks, back again. I'm not using a Rode Wireless Go mic. I'm just using the lavalier. So, I am looking at, and I figured out that it might be the SD card for overheating and stuff. I am also looking at sharpness. So I got the autofocus on. It's the 50 millimeter, which should give me the best image. It is on stabilization, but I could turn that off. What I want to see is, by having it on and off, will I have more clarity? Will the picture be better? That's what I'm looking at. And it's to the right again. I mean, I really hate setting up this camera on this tripod. I do have the lens hood on. This car is going too slow for some reason. So I'm going to go and pick up my mail. If there is any. But the picture quality looks good. And I'm glad it's kind of cloudy in the way, okay? Now, I'm going to have to change the lighting, because I'm outdoors. I don't have the white balance correct. And I also have to check to see if it's on cars. So I kind of clean off the window and I see what, streaks? So yeah, it's on cars. So, let's see. No, I did put it on white balance. That's right. So, the last video I put up, I did a whole stretch of all the different lenses that I have. Okay. This is on A+ movie mode, so it's taking care of everything. The camera's set correctly now. 50 millimeter f1.8 at, I don't know, but the picture quality looks fantastic. Okay, so it's not the overheating. It might be the SD card that is causing a lot of problems. Okay, I put in a 256 gig micro SD card, and I received two overheat warning bars. Okay, this is a daytime. It's a different story, but it is in the morning, so it's cooler. Okay, it's only 85 degrees outside, but when I got out of work, it was 102. Normal. September, folks. I am going to clean the windshield though. I think the streaks are on the inside, so I have to use my lens cloth for that. I'm running a little bit late, as usual. You know, I did, let's see, 5 videos yesterday. I've been averaging like 5 a day, or at least 3, okay. But this camera, I'm putting it to the paces. Saturday would be a week. If the autofocus doesn't work, I may return the camera, you know, after 7 days. I got up to 14, but, you know, I have to pay for a restocking fee, but that's fair because it's kind of like renting or leasing a camera, okay? But the thing is, it's a nice camera, all right? I think it's overblown on the overheating. You just have to find out what's causing it. And what I'm doing is I'm putting it on the windshield, on the dashboard, which is not usual, okay? You're not supposed to be doing this. I am. And I see traffic at a stall. So I may have to go back on 3009, because look at all these vehicles. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Stalled on 935. Remember I was telling you on the east side of San Antonio is a bunch of warehouses? Yeah. A lot of warehouses. A lot of trucks. Look at that. It's unreal. So definitely going to be going to a different place. I think I'll go this way because it's shadier. So let me know in the comments if you see kind of like a blurriness. I'm getting that. I mean, my ZFC is sharper than this. Once I put in that DX, what is it, 24 millimeter, you know, the APS-C lens at 1.7. I mean, I'm starting to get buyer's remorse. I mean, this is a nice camera and everything, but I may, you know, before I retire, get rid of the Canon. I love the R6 Mark II. The R10, it's okay. The only reason why I had it is with the crop lenses, but I can sell those lenses. But I will keep the EF to RF adapter though. That's the important thing. Because there is a lot of great EF glass. Okay? And it depends on your budget. So you can see where the grass is yellow. The trees are okay, but you got to watch out for them also. And don't hit me. The guy was kind of like tailgating, so he did stop. I'll turn down the air conditioning since I'm at a stop. What I've learned, it could be the sensor, smaller camera body, or it could be the writing to the SD card. So if you have a fast V90 SD card like I had, 128 gigabyte, I really didn't have an overheating issue, but when I was driving last night with the 35 millimeter and the 50 millimeter, which I have right here, I had the 35 millimeter also in the sling bag that I love. And I got the external power back, or external power bank, I mean. So if I want to keep the dummy battery in. I also got the 4 external batteries also. So it wouldn't hurt my feelings to get rid of the R10, okay? Nice little camera and stuff. But I could keep the R8 and it just have 2 full frames. They're both about 24 megapixels, and you know, one's the bigger brother. The R10's okay, it's sharp, but there's a few features that are turned off on it. R8 has a lot of nice features to it, so you know, you keep the better cameras and you get rid of the ones you don't use. Yeah, I like 2 ZFCs. I like the A7C. The ZVE10, the only thing I have against it was the HDMI port, but everything else is pretty solid. And I love the ZV-1 Mark II. That thing is a tank. I mean, I can take it anywhere and I have no problem. No overheating. The only problem was the battery file out, and then I can't close the door to keep it in there. But I got that problem solved, most of it. I just put a small piece of paper, well, a little cardboard, all right, and just to keep the battery lodged in there. You got to do what you do, folks. Got to make it work. There's always workarounds. Figure out what the problem is, and then you do it. I'm wondering if they're going to come up with, you know, everybody's coming up with like small rig, you know, for handles and cages and stuff like that. I was debating of getting me another ZV-1 Mark II, but then I said, you know, I don't really need that for a camera setup. I need it for on the go, for travel and stuff. And I have a terabyte SD card in there. I got a terabyte in the other ZFC. And you know, when that camera overheated, I didn't think about the SD card. And I have seen some YouTube videos where that may cause a problem, especially on the CF Express Type B cards. Not all are the same. I love the clouds, but you know, by the time I get off, they're gone. When I left early yesterday morning, well, at 12 anyway, it was 100 degrees outside. And then it went, there was no time it was 102. And it stayed that way till, well, I checked at 4. Yeah, these cars. You know, I'm going to go this way. I'm going to turn this way. Okay. I have to check the mail. Put this in the shade. All right, that's a wonderful tree, by the way. So this is the end of the first segment. Thank you for watching. If you like this type of content, please give me a like, subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, put it down below. Be nice. Thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling. Until next time, goodbye.